What's going on, guys? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Before we hop into the commentary, I just want to let you guys know that you are watching some hardcore on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Just because I feel like hardcore plays, how can I put it, a tad bit better than core does at its current state. But I did get the Juggernaut in this gameplay, so a lot of you guys who are waiting on that Jug gameplay, here it is. But today we are probably just going to be ranting a lot about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and how this is probably one of the most boring Call of Duty games I have probably ever played. Now, this one clip that you guys are watching right now almost goes on for 6 minutes. That is like half the length of my typical videos. 6 minutes for this one clip, and that is just to get the Juggernaut suit. In Black Ops 4, to get my high streak, to get a gunship, the top amount of time that it would take to get something like that would be like a 3-minute clip. And that's the last, that's exaggerated. I'll just say it's exaggerated 3 minutes. Usually it'll be like 2.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. 3 is like the last resort. So that says a lot about this video game and how slow it really is. Now, last night I actually listened to the Mark of J's commentary about Call of Duty Modern Warfare and his personal opinions. And as you guys know, he is a YouTuber that donates a lot of sauce in pretty much every Call of Duty game, and he sums it up perfectly. Bad maps, camping, and sound whoring. That's literally what this game is made up of. And honestly, I was thinking of some of those things in my head every once in a while, but I never put it together because that is so true. Literally, to be good at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And trust me, I've been playing this game for a while. I have a 2.16 KD. And you want to know how I got that 2.16 KD? By camping and sound whoring. If you do not camp and sound whore, the chances are you'll probably get like 1 to a 1.50 or a negative KD in this game. I have honestly never in a million years played a video game that plays at this pacing. And it's not the community's fault. It's not the players who are playing like this. Campers and noobs are in literally every single Call of Duty game. There's always going to be that one person who is sitting in the back of the map. It's always going to be that one person who is crouch walking everywhere, pre-aiming every single corner. There's always going to be those people who play Call of Duty like that. But with Modern Warfare, they completely flipped the script. Instead of making it a game for everybody to play, a game that everybody can enjoy, whether you like to rush, whether you like to camp, no matter what you like to do, Call of Duty Modern Warfare doesn't do that for you. It caters to the campers and the campers only. Just with the map design, if you look at all the maps in this game, like the map that you're looking at right now, it's a freaking triangle. It's a triangle. Who makes a map a triangle? And then they don't even bother making any flow with it. They literally just plopped 50 buses in the middle of the map. And then multiple buildings that have overlooks for anybody who's trying to cross the center of the map. The designs of these maps blow my mind. When I said I wanted larger scale maps, I was talking about something like Afghan. Let me go ahead and throw up a little quick pic of what Afghan actually looks like. Very simple. It's a large scale map. Definitely larger than your typical other Call of Duty maps. And you are allowed to move around the outskirts, as you guys see. Or you can go to the middle of the map where there's the broken down plane, which you can maneuver around to cover you, to give you cover from the people who do have the high choke points where they can gun you down. No, you can hide in the plane. On the map that you're watching right here, you can't hide anywhere. You can use the buses as cover, but that's about it. I seriously never played a game like this where you get punished for moving. You literally get punished for moving around the map. Blows my mind. And some people say, well, this is tactical. This is a tactical Call of Duty game, JB. You're supposed to be playing this slow. You're supposed to be watching your corners and maneuvering the map more smart and outthinking the enemies. How the hell am I supposed to do that? First off, the time to kill is out of this world, allowing any player in their right mind to be able to gun down anybody. The devs, the people who made this game, even said that. They said they made the way that the guns work so anybody can get a kill. So it's no challenge. You don't have to try to engage with someone. They wanted to make it easy so people will continue to play their game. The devs also said, and literally listen to everything I'm saying because it's all facts. The devs also said that they made the maps catered to the players who are scared to move with safe places, quote unquote safe places. Why do I need a safe place in a video game that's about running around and killing other players? What's the point of the safe place? Hold on, I'm going through my clips really quick. I have to find some clips. Let me see here. Okay, Rainbow Six Siege. Let's toss up some Rainbow Six Siege, the most tactical FPS game in the marketplace. Hands down, if you want a game that makes you think, if you want a game that's tactical, that isn't extremely fast-paced like Call of Duty, you would go play Rainbow Six Siege. But even in Rainbow Six Siege, one of the slowest FPS games ever made, it is more aggressive than Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's more aggressive. Battlefield, for Christ's sakes. A game that is catered to players who have to actually play as a team. It's not like Call of Duty where you can lone wolf it. No, you have to play as a squad. You have to play as a team in order to win the overall match. But even Battlefield, I'm able to maneuver the map. I'm able to pick my flanking routes. I'm able to move around the buildings. Basically what I'm saying here is I'm able to move. I can move. I don't know what they were thinking over at Infinity Ward. It absolutely blows my mind. I do not know what's going on. But you can't move in Modern Warfare. It is frowned upon to move in Modern Warfare. And like I said, if you want to improve as a player, you have to camp. And you got to take this from me. This is just my tips and tricks to improving and getting a high KD in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I've tried it already. When I try to run and gun and be aggressive, my KD goes down, I get destroyed. And it's not like I'm running gunning stupidly. You guys know me, you watch my gameplay. Some of you guys have been watching me for years. You know how I play. I'm always trying to one-up the enemy. I'm always trying to outthink the opponents. But the fun part about Call of Duty is that you can do that while still running. But in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, you don't outthink the opponents by maneuvering the map in a specific way. You outthink the opponents by getting to a high point first, planting 50 claymores around the proximity of the building that you're in, and then sit in one place and head glitch for the whole game. Please, someone around this world, tell me how you're having fun. I need to know how to have fun with this game. I'm trying my hardest. I really am. I'm like trying everything in my possible power to put a smile on my face while playing this game. But I can't, man. I can't have fun. It's just not happening. And it's so sad because I see some games like the one that you're watching. Well, I might not be on the same clip. I usually record all these commentary clips before I even put the gameplay clips together. But all of my gameplays that you see, I have fun when I get those clips. When I streak up and have good games, it's fun. But the problem with this is that it's very inconsistent. And you are not in control. You are absolutely not in control over what you can win and what you lose. You can't control what KD you're going to have. You can't control the flow of the map. You can't control anything. You literally just got to toss a coin in the air and pray to God that this match, nobody's going to be holding down those buildings. Or pray to God you can get to that building before the enemy gets there. Because God forbid you don't get to that building first. Because if you don't get to the building first, claymores will be planted around the whole proximity of the building so you can't get in. And if you're not running the flak jacket perk, you can't get into the building. You can't destroy the claymores. What in God's name was Infinity Ward thinking? I run Spotter 24/7, a perk in the third category that allows you to see enemies' equipment. And actually in my How to Become a God video in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I actually told everybody to run the Spotter perk because it is definitely very handy for spotting claymores in certain situations. But when you approach a building that someone quote unquote, strategically placed a Claymore in the perfect spot, you can't get around it. You cannot get around the Claymore. It's impossible. Maybe you can try to come around the building from a different angle, but more than likely, someone's watching that angle or they got another Claymore planted there. You can't peek the corner and shoot the Claymore. You'll explode. You can't turn the corner, make it click, and back away from the corner. It'll explode. You can't do anything. You literally have to just leave that person to their camping spot because they got the building first. And since they got the building first, it is theirs. You're not getting them the hell out unless you find another building across the map, and then you guys just sit there for 10 minutes gunning each other down from across the map. Like, that's fun. That's fun, Infinity Ward. I'm having a blast doing that. I'd rather go play Battlefield than play this right now. At least I can run around. At least everybody's running around and having a good time in Battlefield. Shoot me with a tank 50 times in Battlefield. I don't care. At least I can move. At least I can approach situations like any other logical FPS game. There's no logic in this game. There's no outthinking. There's no outwitting. You can't think. You can't plan your next play. There's none of that. Like I said, it's literally luck. This game is like 99% luck and 1% gun skill. It's oh my god, it blows my mind. And then on top of all of that, the match times go to max almost every single game. I stopped playing TDM. I refuse to play TDM now because it's so trash. I'm tired of the max amount of kills someone getting on the other team being 50 and then the time limit running out. Who played this game? Who tested this game before it released to the public? You're telling me your testers sat there, played a game of TDM, and had the score limit stop at 50, and they said, yes, I love playing TDM for 10 frickin' minutes. I love it. No, that's not what I want to do. And then the domination maps, thank God the matches of domination don't have a time limit to them. But even without a time limit, the person who's on the top of the frag list has 15 to 20 kills, man. 15 to 20 kills, barely going positive. I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. And now you're seeing cases of everybody's dealing with this. With free-for-all lobbies that just don't end. Free-for-all games go on forever. There's no time. Well, there is a time limit, but you know what I mean. There's no limit to this thing where people will finally hit 30 kills. Yes, some people will hit every once in a while. Obviously, it's not an every game thing. Just like Team Deathmatch isn't an every game thing. But in any Call of Duty game, it wasn't an every game thing to see nobody hit the max score limit. That's not a normal thing. But that is the norm in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. The norm is to literally camp and don't finish a dang match. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. I seriously don't know. But the good thing is that Infinity Ward knows these issues are in the game. They know what the problems are. And they say they're going to overhaul this whole game and change everything to make the game better. Like I said, I just need a very simple setup. I just want my dead silence, man. I need my dead silence perk because the footsteps are too damn loud. That's why nobody's moving. Why would you move when you know that you can hear the enemy's footsteps from across the map and pre-aim where they're coming from? Why would you move? I don't blame you. I don't blame you for camping. It's a smart tactic. It's smart because then you know where the enemy's coming from and you get an easy kill. They need to tone down the footsteps. They have to be lowered. 110%. And dead silence have to come back as a perk. Along with Ghost changing. Like, who at Infinity... I'm just mind-boggled about this whole game. Because who at Infinity Ward thought that Ghost should go back to what it was like 9+ years ago? No! That's ancient news now. We've been over this. We dealt with this. The community raged about this. We want Ghost to work when you move. So people can't sit in the back of the map and hide all game long and nobody can find them. That's why games last so dang long. Because even if you get a UAV, you're not finding nobody. You're not going to see the enemies. They're just camping somewhere with Ghost on, and they're just chilling with a bunch of Claymores doing nothing. So how are you going to possibly approach that person? How are you going to find that person? Because if you try to run and gun and you try to engage that person, they're going to hear you before you even get to their building. They'll be pre-aimed, and let's say you do get past the Claymores. Let's say you strategically somehow manage to disarm the Claymores, which is practically an impossible task. Let's say you did that. Well, by the time that you were stomping thump, 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 thump up to the building, and after the click and boom of the Claymores, the guy is going to be ready. He's been ready. Like 5 minutes into all of that nonsense, he already knows where you're coming from. And after all that work you put into, after every last step you just did to get into that building, you just got, you get destroyed because he's still there waiting for you. He's still there knowing exactly where you are, ready to gun you down. I don't care what anybody says. Seriously, I don't care. It doesn't matter at this point. This game is trash. It is hot doo-doo. As sad as it is to say, it is so bad. And like I always say, this game has so much potential. It's such a good game. When you get those good matches, when you get those streaks, it feels so good. It feels better than almost any other Call of Duty experience I've ever felt. It feels amazing. But that's not how every match goes. Or every other match. Or whatever. I rarely do these things. And I used to be able to get clips, like 10 plus clips a day on Black Ops 4. I'm struggling to even get a couple clips. Oh my god. I don't know what they did, guys. I don't know what they did. Like I said, this is an outstanding game. It's so much fun. But they need to fix things. They have to change it around. And the map design is booty cheeks in certain aspects. I must say, like I said, when I said large-scale maps, I was thinking of like Castle from World at War. Or Afghan from Modern Warfare 2. I was thinking of those type of styles. There's way too many entry points. There's way too many ways and lanes and too many paths. It's just a cluster. You can't actually navigate the map and think of a path because there's about 20 other paths that enemies can take. You can't watch 20 other paths. I can only watch like 3 spots at once. So having to watch all those other angles and entry points is so rough. Like in some of the maps, if you turn a corner, you just have... Hold on. Let me pause this real quick. I'm going to a live gameplay clip. I have to go to a live clip really quick. Just give me 1 second. Alright, first up, we all know and love this map, right? Everybody loves this map, totally. Okay, so we come to this corner, right? Let's say you want to pre-aim this corner just to make sure nobody's there. So first off, 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, 4 angle, 5 angle, 6 angle, 7 angle, 8 angle, and that doesn't even count behind you. 9 angle, 10 angle, 11 angle, 12 angle, and someone could be peeking right here for the 13th. Like, come on now. Are you serious? Let's say you spawn on this side, okay? You spawn on this side and you want to cross the street. So first off, you got all of this over here. Angle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? That's 10 angles. But let's say you want to cross the street, okay? We're going to pop a smoke so none of these angles can see us. Well, okay, that was a stun, but pretend that's a smoke. Let's pretend that right there was a smoke. Okay, we're crossing the street. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it? Oh, yep, 7, 8, 9 up on top of the tank there. 10. He can be on top of there too. 11 is another angle right there by a door. 12, 13. 13 angles! 13 angles you want me to look at. How the hell? So, okay, so if I cross the street, they want me to do this the whole time. Instead of running, I have to pre-aim the angles. Okay. Whole time. Oh, okay. No, okay. And the smoke's probably gone by then. So instead of, worrying about that, not to worry about there. And then this whole angle. There. Anywhere over here. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Look, guys, I'm not hating on this game. Trust me. Like I said, I have so many fond moments in this game that it's tons of fun. They just did so many weird things with this title that blow my mind on why they did it. Like I said, it's probably the most boring Call of Duty game I've ever played. I really hope they do a few things to change up the pacing. because God have mercy, if they don't, it's going to be a very long year of Call of Duty for me, because every game shouldn't have to feel like a camp fest. You know, everybody should be able to play their own style. Everybody should be able to run and gun if they want to. People should be able to camp if they want to. You know, you shouldn't be forced into one way or the other. In all the other Call of Duty games, including Rainbow Six Siege and Battlefield, you can do what you want. You can run and gun if you like. You can camp if you like. You can play in vehicles if you could do whatever your heart desires. But in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it's like they are on a agenda. Like they want you. They're going to force you to play this way. And if you don't stick to their agenda, they're going to penalize you. They're going to give you consequences. And the consequence is that you won't get better at the game. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But please, guys, let me know down in the comment section if I'm just going crazy and I'm just, my mind is absolutely out there at the moment. Let me know how you guys feel about this game, because I need to know some other opinions. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, you can leave a like. If you hated it, you could always dislike. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw today, you can always subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification button. Also, if you want to chat with me, I'm over on Twitter, @JbowenDaMan. If you want to catch me streaming, I'm over on Twitch, @JbowenDaMan as well. Thank you guys for checking out this video, and I'm sorry it was a long rant, but I appreciate you guys for listening. See you guys later. Peace out.